Hi, it's Sarah James here and welcome to my fitness and wellness channel. So today's workout is going to be all about opening up the hips, opening up the chest and strengthening up your back. So I'm going to start you on the mat and we're going to roll back nice and slowly through the middle of the spine and slowly come down with control. So we're already into the center, and bend your knees, bring your feet underneath the backs of your knees. Lengthen your arms down and just make sure the back of the neck's reaching up the mat and the tailbone's reaching down, and we've got plenty of space into the back of the waist on the mat. So we're going to start by pressing down into the arms to open up the chest. We're then going to start by pushing into the feet, scoop the belly, and we're going to press the hips up, opening up the front of the hips. Make sure that the back of the hips are pressing up and the ribs are coming down. And then we're going to roll down through the spine. We're going to breathe out. We're going to roll through the bones of the vertebra all the way down to the tail. So keep the arms down and push the hips up. Keep pushing the hips up. And now sink the ribs down and roll through the spine. So we're looking to kind of lengthen all the way out till we get to the tailbone. Push into the feet. Keep pushing up. And then hold it. Now make sure that all 3 points of the feet are down on the mat. So the heel, the inside of your foot and the outside edge of your foot are down on both sides. Now let the spine come down slowly. So we're going to exhale through the back of the waist, the back of the ribs, the back of the waist, all the way down to the bottom of the tailbone, and then lengthen the tailbone down. Let's go one more. Press into the arms to push the hips up, and then exhale, slowly roll down through the spine. So we're going one bone at a time, lengthening the tailbone away. Good. Now bring the knees together, turn the palms up, so we're not pushing the arms down now. Let the collarbones stay wide and turn the palms upwards. We're just going to keep the feet together, and I want you to keep the ribs pulled in and just tip the left side of the pelvis off the mat. So we kind of bring the legs, the weight comes to the back of the right hip, and then squeeze the abdominals to bring the knees back to center and take the legs off to the left. So we're rotating from the waist. That's it. Let the right side of the hip lift up, and now tip to the right side of the hip. The left side of the hip comes up, back to center, and tip the legs off to the left. The right side of the hips come up. And just try and breathe into the back of the opposite rib. So as the knees move to the right, allow that left waistline to lengthen. Squeeze the abdominals, bring the knees back to center, and take the legs off to the left. And try and keep those ribs tied together. Bring the ribs down, bring the feet together. Good. Now, slide your left heel away. Take the right knee into the chest and hold it. Extend that right leg up, and then just press the leg forwards as you bend and straighten the knee. Once you've done the third one, we're going to take the leg up. We're going to bring the head up, and we're going to see if we can just bring the head forwards and squeeze. Hands stay level and round the upper back. Eyes into the belly. Scoop the ribs in, and then bend the knee in. Let the shoulders and head come down. So this is really strengthening the back of the legs and the hips and the stomach as well. And then bend the knee in. Give the hip a stretch, take the foot down, slide the leg away. Do the same with the left leg. Bring the knee in, hold the back of the leg, extend it. 3, 2, and hold it. And now bring the head up, squeeze the ribs down to bring the head up. Bring the hands a little bit higher up and hold it here, and just keep pushing the leg forwards and hold it. Keep tightening that bottom rib cage. Breathe into the back of the ribs, and then slowly bring the knee in. Give your hip a stretch. Good. And then slide the leg away. Take the arms back, reach the toes long, and give yourself a big stretch in 2 directions. Pull the tummy in, reach the arms round to the back of the legs, bring the knees into the chest, head up, push the legs away, and come up to seated. Now push your heels into the floor, lift up through the back of the waist, lower the chin, and exhale round forwards. Feel the pelvis tip back, so the waist pulls up and over the top, and then sit back up. So you're feeling like you're opening up the back of your hips as you roll and tip the pelvis back, pull the stomach in and sit back up. Grow taller, and then exhale, squeeze the back of the legs as well, and inhale, come up, and then exhale, curl forwards, and inhale, come up. Good. Now as you bring your feet back in, roll down the spine and come all the way down through the middle of the back, and then bring the knees into the chest. And then as you bring the knees into the chest, we're going to bring the head forwards. We're going to take the arms and legs up, circle the arms around to the front, bend the knees in, keep the head forwards, reach the arms up, circle around, bend the knees in. So this is your double leg stretch, and we're squeezing the heels together. Try not to let the head drop back. Just keep everything fixed on the middle. Squeeze the ribs as the knees come in. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Rest the head back. Stretch your legs up now. So see if you can reach them long. Reach the arms up, bring the back of the head up, hands onto the shin, and then we'll do single straight leg stretch. You're going to bend the elbows and squeeze the ribs. Reach the left heel away, and then kick up and switch legs. And try and keep the elbows wide, ribs in, and kick up, switch. That's it. So nice and pulled in the lower stomach. Hands grab the leg and push the leg into the hands. So again, working the back of the legs always. And then switch. And switch. And again, last one on each side. And now take the right leg and hold it as you press the left leg out. Lower the left leg to the mat. And then we're going to push the leg up and sit up. And then we're going to climb down the leg to roll down. And we're going to climb up and lift and come down. Then we're going to switch legs, lower the right leg, hold the top of the back of the left leg and push the leg away. Pull the tummy in and then tip back, climb down. So we're climbing the tree, and then roll up and lift and come forwards. Tip the pelvis back, climb down, and then bring those heels together. See if you can reach back and point your toes. Now see if you can roll up. So either hold the back of the legs, bend the knees, or keep the legs reaching forwards and roll up. Come all the way up and over, and then spine stretch forwards over the legs. Okay, from here we're going to come onto our tummy. So we're going to roll onto stomach, and we're just going to bring the forehead on over the top of the stacked hands, and we're just going to stretch the right leg away. Keep the knees stretched and lower, and then the pelvis stays level as the left leg reaches away and lower, and right leg reaches away and lower, and left leg reaches away and lower. Now bring your forearms down and try and draw your chest up a little bit. So still scooping the belly in with the knees together, pressing the forearms into the mat as you kick one heel to the bottom and kick the other. So the shoulders are down and your stomach scooped up, pressing your hips forwards and pulling your ribs in. And kick, and kick. So really opening up the front of the hips, kick, and kick. And then lower the chest, put your hands under your shoulders, press the floor away, and sit back into your heels into rest back position. And then we're going to come back onto our seat, and we're going to finish with our teaser. So we're going to do a little teaser prep. So we're going to curl back with the knees bent. We're going to keep the feet pressing into the floor. We're going to take the arms up, bring the head up, chin on chest, and come up. Lift the arms, keep the arms reaching forwards, and start to peel the lower stomach and roll back. So roll the spine down to the floor. To make it harder, we can extend the right leg, bring the knees together, bring the back of the head, neck, shoulders, and come up. And then squeeze the knees together to roll down. And then we change legs. So the left leg comes up, knees together, bring the head off the mat, curl up and lift and roll down. And then we've got both knees into the chest. We're going to press the heels away. Take the arms up, shoulders, ribs. Both arms come up. And then roll the spine down, bend the knees in. We'll do one more. We're going to press the heels away, reach up, through the top of the head, come up, lift the arms, and roll back down. So really strengthening the legs, the stomach, and the back. Hugging the knees in, come up to seated, turn the feet together. So we're going to do the seal to finish. Press the feet together, bring the elbows inside of the inner thighs, lift the feet, keep the feet pressing together, and we're going to just tip the pelvis up, roll back, and come back up. And we're going to roll back, keep pressing the feet together, come up, and two more, roll back, come up. Now we can add a little hip opener here. We can open, close, so the feet clap, roll back, roll up, hold it, open, close, really stretching the hips. See if you can hold it here, again, and come up. And then lay the feet down, and we are done.